Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tales from the road as we're out driving right now up in scenic Boca Raton, Florida. But let's give a car update. I haven't done that in a couple of months. We went over the 10,000 mile mark. Actually, I think I'm at like 10,100 and some odd. Whatever. I just had an oil change a couple hours ago. But let's call it 2-3 hours ago. Regardless. So that's where we are on the car. Everything's fine. We did get that first little scrape on the rear driver's side door. So the first dent, the first scrape is finally out of the way. Whatever, it's going to happen. You know, it's not like I was going to turn this car in, you know, at the end of the payments and be like, oh, and I want all my money back, by the way. Cars depreciate. Don't worry about that. Things are going to happen. People treat their cars a lot better than they treat people in their lives, and I don't get that. Some of the aspects, our little blurb today that I want to get to, is the difference of being rich and being wealthy. Now, two sides to this. Rich meaning just finances, and wealthy is kind of the way I have been addressed to it is it's sort of like the state of your life, the state of your mind. Because we've seen that. Maybe we know somebody in that regard where they don't have a whole lot of money, but they're one of the kindest, most awesome people that you'd ever want to meet, and you're glad that you know somebody like that. Other times you know somebody who has a lot of money and they seem kind of miserable, they seem a little low. Well, we've seen these public figures that are just millionaires, billionaires, and it's like, I wouldn't want to work for him, I wouldn't want to work for her. Well, they're rich, but they're probably not wealthy. And everybody says, you know, more money, more problems. Depends on if you know how to deal with all that. Some of us don't. I mean, 10 years ago, if you would have given me $10 million, I'd easily be broke already, without question. I'd be broke. There's no, like, stupidity does not know a price. But being wealthy, I'd rather be wealthy because the riches will then come along. But if you're rich, doesn't mean you'll always be wealthy. So here's hoping for good wealth. That should fix a lot of problems.